is.
Yes. Saints Row developer Volition shut down by Embracer Group.
Yeah, we talked about Embracer a few times.
Yeah.
How they were buying up everything because they had all this money coming in from Saudi Arabia, and then Saudi Arabia was like, actually, psych, we're not giving you that money. So now they have to shut down and shutter all this shit that they bought because they can't afford to keep it running. And they shut down Volition based off of how what they said was Saint Row. So the last Saints Row game didn't do well enough to keep them around.
Yeah.
So they shut them down.
I suppose so.
But, I mean, I haven't played the new Saints Row game, and it had some bugs and stuff at this launch. But the reviews of it are generally good.
Yeah.
I think it was just the bad word of mouth where
Probably.
it just got around that it's a bad game, so people didn't play it.
Probably.
Or want to play it, which happens all the time, where people just take anyone else's word and don't look at it on their own.
Yeah. There's people have a history of doing that where they're just like, yeah, I mean, this guy says it's bad, so it must be bad.
Yeah. It sucks because I really like Saints Row 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite 360 experiences. I didn't really like Saints Row 3 or 4 or the other ones they did.
Get out of hell.
Yeah, they just became more like Saints Row 1 and 2 were just like over the top GTA.
Yeah.
Whereas like 3 and 4 were like doubly, triply over the top.
Oh, yeah. Extreme shark jumping.
They were like action games. Whereas like Saints Row 1 and 2 were like, it was like GTA, but
yeah,
just like more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which I liked.
And then they got even more ridiculous.
Which was not good.
I liked it.
Like Agents of Mayhem, where you're just like superheroes. This is a Crackdown.
Yeah. Or Gat out of hell, where you're in hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to get Gat out of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just wasn't really what I wanted to do. So it sucks because there's not really any sort of GTA competitor really anymore.
No, not really, is there? Saints Row was that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's open world games, but, you know, there's
nothing in a modern.
I mean, there was
modern
Sleeping
flavor.
Dogs, kind of, but it's not, doesn't really compare to GTA. Yeah. I mean, they're not cheap games to make, so you have to really make your money back to really, you know, make it worthwhile. But yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
I like them. The stories were funny, and even like they had like fake. I think Saints Row 1, they had fake songs that they recorded for the game that would play on the radio for an in-game character that you would deal with.
Yeah.
And one of their songs was called like "Fuck Me Like I'm Your Wife" or something like that. I can't remember, but it was very interesting anyways. I had a lot of fun playing those games.
Yeah.
I'll play the Saints Row game when it goes on sale for $19 or $10 or something like that. Just, I think they went more back to the roots with this one, so I think it would probably have been more up my alley.
I don't think I've seen anything on it.
Well, I remember we talked about it, and a lot of people were complaining about how it was kind of like they were like the Care Bear Saints. Because it was like, oh, we've got the social influencer team here in the game, and like we've got like, you know, I don't know. It was like they were complaining it was like too woke or something like that. Where it's like, oh, the female gang member, and then there's, oh, where's the trans gang member? So that kind of like didn't help their situation. Not that it's a bad thing, but just people
being
like,
dumb.
I don't want your wokeness in my cop killing game.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. That's just life in 2024.
That's the way the culture is going. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, even though it's 2023, it's life in 2024.
We're living in the future?
We are living in the future.
God damn.
We are people of the future.
That's